Do not go to sleep tonight without hearing this. Archangel Michael says, tomorrow morning when you reach for your phone, something will be waiting. A notification, a message, a number, a name, something that will make your hands stop moving and your heart skip one beat. And heaven sent this message tonight to make sure you are spiritually prepared to receive it when it arrives. Archangel Michael says, I have been assigned to your tomorrow. Not your yesterday, not even your today, your tomorrow specifically, because what is waiting on the other side of your sleep tonight is something heaven has been preparing for longer than you realize, and I was sent to stand guard over it until the moment arrives. God says, you have been waiting for a sign, a confirmation, a tangible proof that your prayers were not disappearing into empty air. You asked me quietly in your most private moments, God, are you there? God, do you hear me? God, is anything ever going to change? I heard every single word, and tomorrow is my answer arriving in physical form. Archangel Michael says, the notification coming to you is not random. It was orchestrated through a chain of divine events that began the moment you first cried out for help. Every person involved in delivering this breakthrough was positioned by heaven. Every delay that frustrated you was actually protection, keeping this blessing safe until the timing was perfect. God says, and the timing is now perfect. Tonight you sleep, tomorrow you wake, and everything shifts. Archangel Michael says, I know how long you have been waiting. I know how many mornings you woke up hoping today would be different and went to sleep disappointed that it was not. I know how many times you checked your phone expecting something and found nothing. I know how many times you refreshed and waited and hoped and quietly let the hope shrink just a little more each time. God says that kind of waiting is not nothing. That kind of persistence in the face of silence is one of the rarest forms of faith that exists. Most people stop believing after the third unanswered prayer. You kept going. You kept showing up. You kept the door of expectation cracked open, even when everything in your circumstance was pushing it shut. Archangel Michael says, heaven watched every single morning you chose to try again. Every day you decided not to give up completely. Those decisions were being recorded, and they were accumulating into something, a spiritual debt that heaven owed you, and tomorrow that debt is being repaid. God says, you did not wait in vain. You waited in preparation, and preparation always precedes promotion. Comment the word waiting if you have been holding on for a breakthrough that has not arrived yet. Archangel Michael says, let me tell you what this notification carries. It carries the beginning of a financial shift that will not stop at one payment or one opportunity. It opens a door to a continuous flow that replaces the scarcity you have been living inside. What arrives tomorrow is not a one-time event. It is the first domino in a long chain that heaven has already set up. God says, for some of you, this notification will come as a message from a person you had almost forgotten, someone who owes you something, someone who has been on their own journey of conviction and is finally ready to make something right. Do not be surprised by who it is. Be prepared for what they carry. Archangel Michael says, for others, it will arrive as an opportunity, a job offer, a business inquiry, an invitation to something that seems too perfectly timed to be accidental, because it is not accidental, it is appointed. Heaven does not send opportunities randomly. Every open door has a divine architect behind it. God says, and for some of you, it will arrive as news about someone you love. Good news that dissolves a fear you have been carrying for months, a health report that comes back clear, a situation that resolves itself overnight, a relationship that takes an unexpected turn toward healing. Archangel Michael says, whatever form it takes, recognize it. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. Do not minimize it as luck. When it arrives tomorrow morning, say out loud, "This is from God," because it is. Type "Tomorrow is mine" in the comments to claim your breakthrough right now. God says, tonight while you sleep, heaven is working. Angels are in motion. Conversations are being orchestrated in the spirit realm that will produce natural results by morning. Doors are being unlocked that no human hand touched. Pathways are being cleared that no human effort could have opened. Archangel Michael says, your sleep tonight is sacred. Do not fight it. Do not stay up anxious or scrolling or worrying about tomorrow. Heaven needs you rested for what is coming. A tired spirit receives blessings more slowly than a rested one. Trust the process enough to let your body recover while heaven handles the rest. God says, I am removing the spirit of anxiety from your mind tonight. The what-ifs and the how-longs and the what-if it never happens are being replaced with a supernatural peace that will feel different from your normal rest. You will know it when you feel it, a settling, a quieting, a sense that something has already been decided and all you have to do is wake up and receive it. Archangel Michael says, before you sleep tonight, say these words out loud or in your heart. I trust what heaven has prepared. I release control of the timing. I open my hands to receive what is already on its way. Those words are in agreement with the divine, and they accelerate the delivery. Like this message right now as your act of faith before tomorrow arrives. God says, I want you to understand something about what is coming. This is not just a single blessing. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your life story. The kind of chapter where you look back years from now and say, that was the moment everything changed. That was the morning I woke up and my life was never the same again. Archangel Michael says, the people around you will notice something different about you in the coming days, an energy shift, a confidence that wasn't there before, a peace that doesn't match your circumstances because it comes from somewhere deeper than circumstances can reach. They will ask what happened to you, and you will smile because you will know. God says, the notification tomorrow is a seed, but seeds do not stay seeds. They grow into things that provide shade for others. What starts as a personal blessing will extend outward to your family, your children, the people you love who have also been struggling. Your breakthrough was never just for you. It was always designed to overflow. Archangel Michael says, heaven blesses individuals to impact communities. Your victory tomorrow is the first stone dropped in a pond whose ripples will travel farther than you can currently see. Receive it with gratitude and watch how far it goes. Type overflow in the comments if you believe your blessing was designed to touch more than just your own life. God says, I am placing a seal of protection over your tomorrow right now. Every force that would try to intercept this blessing or delay it or redirect it is being blocked in this moment. The assignment against your breakthrough has been canceled. The interference has been removed. What heaven sends tomorrow will arrive exactly as intended, without corruption and without delay. Archangel Michael says, when the notification arrives tomorrow, do not hesitate. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not let the old voice of doubt convince you that it's too good to be true. Too good to be true is exactly what divine intervention looks like from a human perspective. Heaven specializes in things that logic cannot explain. God says, respond to tomorrow's blessing with immediate gratitude. The moment you recognize it, say thank you out loud. Gratitude is the currency of heaven, and spending it immediately opens the next door faster than anything else you could do. Archangel Michael says, subscribe so that every message heaven prepares for your journey reaches you. Tomorrow is the beginning, not the end, and heaven has more prepared for you than one morning's notification could ever contain. God says, you came to this message tonight, perhaps by accident, perhaps out of curiosity, perhaps out of desperation, but there are no accidents in heaven's economy. You were guided here because tomorrow needed you prepared, and now you are. Archangel Michael says, go to sleep tonight differently than you have been sleeping, not with the weight of what has not happened yet, but with the anticipation of what heaven has already decided.